Hello, everybody. It's Pavita with Konversai, and this is our quaranTIME series where we are interviewing people from all around the world and just listening to their stories and experiences, what they've been up to in quarantine, and any important lessons learned. So as you know, we're living in some stressful times right now, and we're just here to support one another and provide a safe space where you can come for your daily dose of positivity and just to share what you're going through with everybody. So today I'm interviewing my good friend Sneha from Dubai. Um, Sneha, why don't you just start by telling us a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to and how you've been spending your time these days?
Hi, everyone. I'm Sneha here and also a provider at Konversai. So I have been, I'm actually a counselor, life coach, holistic expert. I mean, not completely, but yes, I'm getting there. Mindfulness-based therapist or therapist. And at the moment, I have been enjoying this quiet time during the quarantine. I've been baking. I've been discovering new skills I thought I never had. So I've been spending time in discovering that. Um, yeah, spending time with my friends via Zoom, get in touch with them, and now I can actually do 4 straight minutes of plank that I thought I never could do before.
That is really cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Baking, that sounds awesome. What have you been making?
So, well, just today I tried my hand at cookies. So they're butter cookies that are made with just 3 ingredients, and they are no eggs in there. So it's very easy to make, and they taste delicious.
That sounds fantastic. I will definitely be taking a session from you on baking. Um,
Sure.
Very cool. So, in this whole quarantine experience, it's definitely an adjustment for everybody. So, what would you say you mentioned that you're a counselor
Yeah.
and that you've given sessions before. What would you say the transition has been like from giving sessions in person to giving sessions online?
To be honest, I feel that I've gotten busier now that it's online sessions because yes, the only difference is that I miss the physical contact with the clients, the having the clients present in person with me so I can feel more. So when I'm having counseling sessions with my clients, I usually go with their energy along with what they're telling me in the sessions. I also do the reading of their body language so that I can guide them better, plus what vibes they're giving off so that I can read into that and share with them what they need or do a treatment plan for them based on that. So that's the content that I'm missing when it comes to physical face-to-face counseling sessions. But we got to make use of what we have at the moment, and Zoom sessions are really helping out, proving to be helpful. So I offer mindfulness-based counseling sessions, and that helps the clients feel more in connection with me that way, as opposed to what I used to do before, which is just talking, and a client getting to talk out how they're feeling, going to session from there. So now I just begin the sessions with mindfulness meditations, so that's how the client feels more in connection with me.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
And you also mentioned that you've been connecting with your friends virtually. So tell us a little bit about that. What kind of activities have you been doing, and how is it doing it virtually instead of in person?
Well, the good thing, I just want to take a real quick hop back to the previous question because
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that I've had more clients from outside of Dubai this way during quarantine because people are more indoors and they have more time on their hands. So they're reaching out more to me. So this way I've had more clients. And I'm also trying to be sensitive to others who've lost jobs. So I'm also providing free sessions as well, or donation-based sessions to people, so that they can still benefit during this time. And
Yeah.
coming to, yeah, sorry, you were saying?
Oh no, I mean, I think that's really helpful and really generous of you. And that's something that we're offering at Konversai as well. If you have lost your job or are missing out on work, this is a place where you can come and offer your sessions, and you can charge as much as you want for your sessions. But you know, if you're just looking for a place to come and talk to somebody, we have lots of users who are offering their time, are donating their time, 30 minutes just to talk to you or listen to you about anything. So that absolutely aligns with what we're doing. And I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that you're doing that. So thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah, and thank you to Konversai as well for doing this, and thank you, Pavita, for having this interview so that you can just get this word out to people how we're spending time in Konversai to make them feel that they're not alone.
Absolutely.
Really, yeah. So now hopping back into your current question about friendship, uh, I feel like one of the things that comes to mind is our poetry meeting groups. And that's been really beneficial to me. I'm able to connect with my friends who are not in Dubai. Also, alongside that, I recently connected with my two friends who are in Dubai and haven't seen in like 2 months now. And we watched a movie on Zoom together. So like one of us shared a screen and we watched a movie together and heard each other, make those gasping and squeal or commentary at the movie session, situation different commentaries of the movie. And that was really fun. It felt like we're almost together in the same room.
That's awesome. What did you watch?
Yeah. It's an anime called Howl's Moving House.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's really nice. So it's really nice. I'd recommend it.
Okay, nice.
It's fun to watch. Yeah.
And that's cool. And then tell us a little bit more about these poetry meetings. That sounds interesting.
Well, I actually feel like my writing skills have improved because of this poetry meeting. I feel like I'm more creative now, and we're having fun together because we just talk. We choose a topic, a theme of the poetry, and we go from there. And all three of us, the three friends we kind of contribute into the one poetry together, and feels like it's a teamwork, which makes it more worth it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you've been enjoying some quiet time these days. Tell us a little bit more about that. What does it look like and what exactly have you been enjoying?
Actually, when I say quiet, I'm stretching it because I live with my family. Okay. And but it just feel like I have more time to be in my own space because I have my own room and I get to spend my time. As soon as I wake up, I do my yoga routine, which I used to crave before when I had a hectic job. So I get spend some time, how much ever time I need after I wake up, into my yoga, into some kind of stretches, workout, anything I can give into, and then I get out of the room. So that's my me time in the morning that I get to have in the beginning, and that's enough to recharge me. And then I get 1 hour in the afternoon for me time as well, which is when I do meditations to recharge myself. So kind of like some either chakra meditation or some kind of compassion-based meditation to help me energize myself and also bring in more compassion within me, so that I can be prepared to work with my clients later on. I've also recently been initiated to give on. So we virtually got initiated, me, my mom and dad, we virtually got initiated to pass on healings and blessings to people who need them. And I'm also offering those to people online as a service, but it's free of cost to those who need them. So anyone who needs healings or blessings, I'm happy they can always send in their prayers or virtually meet me and we can just connect and I can do a blessing or a healing session.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess this is kind of relevant, but what would you, kind of related to the previous question, but what would you say is your favorite thing about being in quarantine?
Getting to bond with my family. I think I've been able to bond more with specifically my mom than I used to before. Like we have our own girly times these days. Like we'll share, borrow each other's hair straighteners and file each other's nails, or cook for each other, like specifically just the two of us for each other. So that's something that I enjoy doing, and I've been bonding more with my mom. And we have a cat in the house, so that's really helping me during quarantine. I'm spending more time with my cat, and he enjoys the attention for sure.
What's your cat's name?
Stanford.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's something. And then me and my brother have our own tidbit fights, but that's like sibling stuff that we enjoy having as well. So we're kind of bonding over sibling rivalry. That is something, but it's fun, you know. And my dad, we play games with my dad, the board game nights, family nights that way. And that's something I really enjoy and I used to miss a lot because my dad used to be away a lot before and we barely got to see him in a bonding quality time sense. But now he's home more, so we get to see him more. We get to spend more time with him, and we meditate with him, pray, and also play games, family game nights.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
What would you say is the craziest or strangest thing that you've done during this time in quarantine?
Strangest thing, huh? That's a good question. So I don't know. I cannot think of anything that's strange or crazy.
Okay. That's cool. Any what would you say are some of the most important lessons that you've learned from this time?
For sure. I've learned more gratitude and appreciation for all the hard work that goes into cleaning. That we usually in the house, we will have people from outside helping us with the house chores. But now they cannot come in the house much. So we have to do our own work, which is cleaning and, you know, making sure everything's clean, germ-free. And there's a clean frenzy that goes on in the house every morning and the evening, both times. So I have more appreciated for manual labor that comes with this time, and for those people who earn the living through this and smile doing this manual labor throughout. They don't complain for a single thing. Even if they have body pain from working so hard, they still smile and continue to work, and that's really amazing. I also have appreciation and gratitude for frontliners, and I've learned that they are so important for us too in our lives. We cannot do anything without them. At the, you know, and without them, you know, living in quarantine, feeling safe would not be possible. So they are so important part of our community. And I'm grateful for that. Grateful for family, grateful for having good health. So gratitude has been a lot. Appreciation, gratitude, something I've learned from quarantine. And quarantine has helped me go dive deeper into my inner spiritual state, consciousness rising, becoming a more helpful person, and increasing my level of compassion for others. That's been very something I've learned.
Great.
Besides baking and spending time with my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sneha. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Anybody else who would love to be featured on our quaranTIME series, we would love to have you. Feel free to send us a message. Don't be afraid to reach out to any of us. All of us at Konversai are here for you. We want this to be the place where you come just to share whatever you might be going through and for your daily dose of positivity. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your quaranTIME.